Hi everyone. I'm going to show you how to add a labeled graphic into Articulate 360's program called Rise. It's really user-friendly and lots of cool features. So I'm just going to get the course started for you. This is the home page, and you're going to click simply where it says New Course, and it will load. Once it loads, you're going to come up with the course title, and I'm just taking my name off of it, but I took a trip to Spain over the summer and I absolutely adored it, so I'm just for example purposes. And here you can add as little or as much description as you would like about your course. Okay, so now I want to add my first lesson title. This could be like a module type situation where you have many lessons within each topic, just depending on how much content that you have to share. So right here where it says add a lesson title, and I like it, it has the directions right here for you, shift plus enter. So the first part of mine might be food. And then I'm going to follow those directions, shift and enter. And so maybe my first lesson title might be the tapas scene. Now, instead of hitting shift and enter here, I'm just going to hit enter only. All right. And so you'll see that anything else I added here would stay under the heading of food. So I'm going to just show you how to do the labeled graphic under my tapas scene. So here's my icon. I'm going to click add content. This is my first lesson, so I would not have a quiz yet. When I click that, I have lots of options, and you could play around with those for if you have lots of time. But I'm going to show you how to do a labeled graphic. So I select that, and this automatic image pops up, which has nothing to do with tapas in Spain. One thing I want to point out is when I move my mouse away, there's nothing. But when I hover it, the edit and settings options pop up. So I click edit, and then I see the markers that are already on the graphic. And I also have another button down here, edit. I'm going to click this black edit, and I'm going to search the content library because I know the pictures are already good, and I also know that I don't have to worry about copyright infringement. Okay, so now my picture is up. I have what we call markers here, and so once I hover over them, you'll notice that the actual markers on the screen turn black. Now the other one, so I know which one I'm focusing on. If you want to move it, you just simply click it and drag it to, this is the fork plate. And so I'm just going to name it fork plate so because you can see where it is. And you've got the lorem ipsum in there, and I'm highlighting and deleting. Okay, and just to have something in there so you can see it. And then I'm clicking back. So now I've got the fork plate and item number 2, and maybe I want him to be right here. They have small beers in Spain called cañas, and I don't know how to do the accent symbol right now, but okay, and so I've got my 2 markers labeled. I probably, more than likely, would have more than 2. So to add a marker, it's really easy. You just simply click anywhere on the graphic that you would like. So there's some pasta and shrimp here. So there's my marker. My title, I'll put. Now, for whatever reason, this may be my computer, it may be not. In the other ones, it was easy to double click and add my description. It won't let me do that here. But if I double click up here where it says enter description, for some reason, it then allows me to double click into the card. So okay. Another thing you might want to change is the marker style. To do that, you just click marker style, and you want them to be hearts or whatever, and you can see that it changes there. One more thing I want to show you, and then we'll preview it and let you try it out for yourselves if you're interested, is that it is really easy to add a marker on here, because anywhere I click, there's a marker, and maybe I didn't want that, and oops, I clicked again, and there's another marker. You can't see where to delete them or how to delete them. You can't drag them off the page, so that can get really frustrating. And you just go back over here where it says markers, and right here are the two that you didn't label. Again, it shows you which one that you're selecting by highlighting it on the screen. It goes dark on the screen, and you see the gray here. So once you, anyway, highlight the one that you would like to remove, and there's your trash can. So I'm going to remove both of those. All right. Now, more than likely, I would want all of my markers to be the same. So like that fork plate is still a plus. I'm just going to go right here and make it a heart too. All right, just to remind you how to do that. And you click back to markers. So the fork is a heart, the pasta is a heart, and the cañas is not a heart. So I click that one. Scroll down to my marker style, and there's my heart. Okay, and lastly, I'm just going to show you the preview of it. So I'm going to click close here, and now I'm able to preview my course. So tapas scene, it looks like nothing happens, so you just gently scroll up and your graphic appears. When you click each marker, when you want it to go away, you just click somewhere away from it. My little descriptions appear. And the last thing I'll show you before I conclude is, I like this option. It also shows you how each mobile device, how it will look displayed on each mobile device. And you can still click it just like if it was any other type, if you have the landscape. And just remember, you can still move it up and down. So for here, you can't see it. It's going to look a little bit different on a phone because of the space that you have. But you just click the X. So here you go. I choose my option, and it pops up. It just shows you that it pops up in a whole nother window. It can't stay open on the screen as it does if you have a tablet. And that is it. That is how you add a labeled graphic into Rise. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.